Previously on the practice.
Are you trying to get disbarred as self-destructive
All
as...
right. On that note.
We've decided to let you go.
Go where?
Here's a check representing 2 weeks severance pay.
I've generated fees in excess of $6 million. You've handed me a check for $15,000.
Alan Shore seemed to know this was coming. Did you tell him?
Yes.
Your employment here is terminated. Wherever you take your business, I would urge you again not to take it to Alan Shore. It is our belief that he is unstable.
I can't bear the idea of going back to work with you not being there.
I'd need to be able to bring Tara back.
My presence is so powerful, I don't even have to talk. Sometimes I'm better when I don't talk.
This was my thinking.
I'm Denny Crane, damn it.
You hired him. Why didn't you stop me?
You need to argue this motion.
I'm scheduling an evidentiary hearing for next week. We'll take off our gloves and have at it.
What's up?
This is Noah Burke. He'll be representing us in our labor dispute.
Wow. So we are going outside.
Yes.
Just a thought, but shouldn't I have been included in that decision?
Well, that's the very issue we need to talk about.
Look, Miss Fred, I can walk you through the legals, but cutting to the chase, this thing is close. I mean, Mr. Shore's estoppel claims are colorable. I mean, we have an associate here whose financial contributions grossly exceed those of the partners. He's hired an extremely deep and talented firm. I mean, we're in for a fight here, a difficult fight. So all this really is to preface one question, which is, where do you stand?
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Okay, look. The guts of our case will be that Alan Shore is a bad guy. Now, you will need to testify. You will need to get in the witness chair and not only support the idea that he's a bad guy, but actually sell it. I mean, see, this man has a personal animosity towards Mr. Shore. I mean, his bias will be exposed and lance like a giant boil. I mean, this man looks like he hates everybody, and his emotions will make him anything but impartial. The only objective and fair-minded voice we have, if we're to have one, is you. All right, once again, it's you. So, as I've told Mr. Young and Mr. Bellotti, you will have to win this case for us. You will have to take Alan Shore down. So let me put to you the great interrogatory once posed by the leader of the free world. Are you with us, or are you against us?
Whether or not we go forward all depends.
Of course we're going forward.
Not so fast.
Then slow down.
I canceled your 10 o'clock. I had to tell the Beast, and she's in a mood, so...
Tell her she looks beautiful and the meeting will be rescheduled.
Well, she won't believe she's beautiful unless you tell
Then
her.
tell her I said so. Goodbye.
Who's the beast?
Sarah Lip, wicked senior partner of the East.
Denny Crane.
Yes, I know you're Denny Crane. Why do you always tell me your name? Is it so you won't forget?
Well, let me tell you something, soldier. I've learned from experience that people can't believe they're actually in the room with Denny Crane. They think it can't be true. So I let them know it is true. I look them in the eye. Denny Crane gives them something to tell their grandkids. Denny Crane.
You know, I wanted him because he knows the judge. I'm having deep concerns now that the judge knows him.
First of all, he did win the motion last week. Second, I'll first chair, he'll be second.
But he talks. Aloud.
I'll rein him in. He's an asset. We want him at our table. Trust me.
Denny Crane.
Tara, hey. What's new? Don't even ask. You doing okay?
Yeah. Tara, thanks for coming in. Let's go to my office. Listen, Eugene, Jimmy, and I, we realize that we put you in an impossible situation, asking you to protect a firm confidence to the detriment of a friend. We appreciate that maybe we were unfair. Anyway, we're offering you your job back. We consider you an extremely valued member of this practice, and we hope that you will consider rejoining us.
You offering me my job back?
Yes.
And you're actually sorry for putting me in a difficult situation?
Yes.
Is Eugene sorry?
Yes.
Well, could Eugene apologize in person? That would help me decide.
He's obviously under a lot of stress, Tara. Let's not make...
Eleanor, I have a great respect for you. And my hope is at the conclusion of all this ugliness, there will be no erosion of that respect. But this isn't about you being sorry. This isn't about you valuing me as a member of your firm. This is about you getting me on your side. Securing my testimony to favor you.
Look, Tara. You know I care about him. And believe it or not, I also care about you. You are a young law student with your entire future ahead of you. You need to consider carefully which side you'd rather be associated with here.
I have considered that very carefully. I'll be testifying in support of Alan.
I can't underline enough my reservations about him being here.
And I can't underline enough his presence has currency.
I don't like it when people talk about me like I'm not in the room. Last time I checked, I was in the room.
You know, I'm having a sudden burst of insecurity. I could use some reassurance. Could you just say those two little words I so long to hear?
Denny Crane.
Thank you.
Sorry we're late. Let's get started. I'd like to preface my remarks by saying...
Hold on just a minute. You're not late. You derive some sort of power, keeping everybody waiting. We agreed to meet at 2 o'clock, knowing you'd turn up at 10 past. Our plan all along was to start the meeting at 1:15. So we're just gonna stand around for 5 minutes. You little gerbil, why don't you gnaw on a stick of celery? Denny Crane.
Look, we are here to take one last stab at settling this. We are not waiting 5 minutes. We are not waiting 2.
Let's start over. Please. I think we can all assume, should this go to trial, you'll be vicious, we'll be vicious. It'll get publicly nasty and everybody will bleed. The reason for this meeting is to avoid all the bloodshed. Obviously, we have a number. You have a number, I suspect.
Shall I give you ours?
Please.
750,000. And before you reject it, that's 3 times the salary of the next ranking associate, and it's probably 750,000 more than you get if we proceed to court, given Mr. Shore's conduct. And what if I were you, I'd be most concerned with?
You're not me, Mr. Burke. Let's not ever make that mistake.
If certain things in this trial become public, Mr. Shore may be unemployable in perpetuity and perhaps even disbarred.
Denny Crane.
Let me respond.
May I, Matthew? Let's not compare my salary with that of the highest ranking associate. The whole point here is I don't compare with the rank associates at Young, Frutt, and Berluti. I, in fact, out-earn and out-produce the rank partners.
You're being contentious.
Denny Crane.
Okay. Why don't you just tell us your number?
$1.9 million.
What?
Should Mr. Shore be declared a de facto partner, his share this year alone will be over $1 million. And that doesn't even account for the revenues generated in the future by clients he brought in.
Which he then stole.
Denny Crane.
And what that really doesn't account for, you guys were close to going under.
Not true.
You know what? You can read the books just like I can. If the jury finds that Alan saved this firm, and we have to allow for the possibility of that finding, we could get $5 million, maybe 6.
Alan Shore was fired from his last firm for embezzling. We hired him out of charity more than anything else.
We seem to be moving further apart now.
May I finish, please?
You may. But that last remark just pushed our demand up to 2.5.
Alan?
You know what? In the absence of any contract, I think the only fair thing is to agree. I have no right to work at your firm. I should walk away, and I will. I just want the money I brought in, $9 million. Take out overhead, give me the rest. $8.9 million. We can all shake hands.
I think we're going to trial.
Let's be fair, Mr. Shore. You were fired from your previous firm for embezzling.
And I deserved it. I did not deserve to be fired from this firm.
Because?
Because I saved them from going bankrupt. Because I won my cases and because I looked good doing it.
Did you ever break any laws?
Break any laws?
Yes. Did you extort lawyers? Did you illegally download records? Were you privy to deals buying off witnesses? Did you suborn perjury?
Ah, that. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Look, they knew my character when they hired me. I never did anything. Hello, Judge. I never did anything ever that wasn't in my character.
Well, Alan, come on. You could have risked disbarment with all this. That would run to the reputation of the firm.
I was called before the bar already. Eugene Young stood up unsolicited, called me a just and honorable man. But when it was time to split up all the millions of dollars I generated, I was suddenly unworthy.
Thank you, sir.
This feels dramatic.
You left out the part where you impersonated an airline official from the opposing side and then settled a case under that false identity.
Using money out of my own pocket to spare the firm a malpractice suit.
You left out the part where you hired a lawyer who believed God talked to her.
It was never established he didn't.
You left out the part that you constantly defied the partners.
Only when they were wrong, which granted was most of the time. Is it just me, or are all his questions in statement form?
You left out the part where you hid a murder weapon from the police.
Well, if I were to mention that, the police would demand to know where I hid it. So.
You left out the part where you took a hooker to a client's wedding.
The invitation said significant other. I thought it would last.
You left out the part where you secretly installed video cameras in a woman's hotel room and taped her having sex.
For blackmail purposes only. Okay, that was a lie. I watch for my own pleasure.
This is all one big source of amusement for you, isn't it, Alan?
I'll tell you this, Eugene. If you take life too seriously, it ceases to be funny. I tried to impart that and other little wisdoms to you, which you never took, but you always took the money.
Alan, I don't know what you're doing. You say you want to settle, but I don't think you know what you want. Tara, I plan to keep your testimony very simple. Basically, I want you to establish that he was open and notorious with his antics from the beginning.
Okay.
I will not put you in the position of attacking Eugene or Ellen or Ant. I don't want you to.
Denny, this is Tara Wilson, a law student I spoke of.
In need of employment.
Yes, she's extremely talented. I can personally vouch for her skills as a paralegal as well.
Stand up, please. Turn around, please. Lips real?
Yes. Yours?
Let me tell you something, Tara. We hire only pretty people in this firm. Pretty people get better results. Pretty girls keep me aroused. I think more clearly when I'm aroused. Are you a pretty girl, Soldier?
I am, sir.
Good girl. At ease.
I'm always at ease. Sir.
I like her.
The truth is, it's been a horrible year. I haven't liked going to work since he's been there. My cases... Seems he's gotten all the good ones.
How's your love life?
Sounds like I hate my life, doesn't it?
Very much so. Why don't you change it?
How?
Well, what do you want to do? Jimmy, you mean you haven't even asked yourself the question?
Dishonorable? No. Ethically challenged? Perhaps.
What's the difference?
He was honest with how he dealt with his friends and his fellow partners. Where he was perhaps underhanded was with opposing counsel.
Did the partners at the firm know about his underhandedness?
Yes. They would often protest and threaten him. But as Alan correctly points out, at the end of the day, they would cash the checks.
And Miss Wilson, you had the opportunity to see the financial records at Young, Frutt, and Berluti?
I did.
And what kind of impact did Alan Shore have on their business?
In dollars? He more than tripled it.
Obviously, you're friends with Alan Shore.
I consider him a friend, yes.
Forgive my indiscretion, and admittedly, I'm speculating, but have you had sex with him?
No.
Objection.
She answered the question.
That's what I'm objecting to. I want to have sex with her. She keeps saying no.
I believe you've witnessed Mr. Shore committing acts of sexual harassment in the workplace. Have you not?
I have.
In fact, you once complained to Eugene Young that he repulsed you, that you thought he was vulgar.
I believe the witness said she had vulgar thoughts that involved me. There's a difference there. Please rephrase.
As you can see, his behavior is quite incorrigible, but
Incorrigible? He lies? He steals? He conceals evidence? He openly defies the partners, and that's the word you use? Incorrigible?
Well,
I'm just curious, is Mr. Shore helping you to find new employment?
Actually, he just helped me find a new job, yes.
Oh, well, that's interesting. So, might you say you're in his debt a little?
I would.
Thank you very much, Miss Wilson.
Isn't it true you really do want to sleep with... Nothing further.
Matthew. Client confuses me. Does he want to lose?
No, he can't contain himself sometimes. He's a complicated guy.
This is not good behavior. This is not consistent with someone who wants to win.
I understand.
I'm concerned, Matthew. Client confuses me.
He called me fat.
Mr. Shore did.
Almost every day. Usually in front of other people to humiliate me. It was some remark about my body, or he'd also call me stupid. This is an associate directing insults at partners. And he's all shocked that we didn't want him.
So that's why you voted to discharge him, because of all the insults?
No, that's not the only reason. He violated legal ethics. He ignored privilege. I voted to discharge him because we're not just a place of business. We're not simply a corporate entity that exists to generate profits. We're a practice at law. The people in our practice have respect for the profession, respect for each other as people. He didn't. I voted to discharge him because it is not okay to ignore the ethical rules of the practice. I voted to discharge him because it is not okay to belittle people, to treat them with cruelty or ridicule. If he wants to build a firm where that kind of behavior is okay, let him build his own firm. But he was an associate at ours, and he dishonored it, and us, daily.
Thank you, sir.
You spoke with a great deal of emotion, Jimmy. You don't like me, do you?
No, I don't.
Is it possible for you to completely separate your personal dislike of me from your objective opinion of me as an attorney? Honestly.
Probably not.
Thank you. Are you testifying against me, Eleanor?
Alan, what do you want? The jury can't order us to rehire you. You claim it's not about the money. So, what is it that you want?
I don't know. Maybe just to be... Well, let's leave it at that. Just to be.
Are you trying to get the jury to judge you negatively? To confirm some twisted...
Again with the psychoanalysis. I don't have time, Eleanor. I've got a long day in court tomorrow. Do you?
He had no contract. It was employee at will. And legally, we're entitled to terminate an associate for personal reasons. But it wasn't just personal reasons. We had to protect the integrity of our practice.
But, Eugene, as it's been said, you did take the money.
Yes, he earned revenue in his capacity as an associate, but that didn't give him tenure. You've heard all the things he did against the law, against the canons of law, against us. How do we employ a person we can't even trust? Fiduciary duty, that has to mean something in a partnership. There's an implied obligation to deal fairly with one another, honestly. That man never did. As a result, he had to go. He had to go.
Thank you.
I want you to know I agree with everything you said, and if what you said about my client is true, I'd have fired his ass too. Good work, soldier. Nothing further. I imagine this business about fiduciary duty, obligation to deal fairly, honestly, goes both ways. You would have a duty to be fair and above board with Alan Shore.
I would, and I did.
Good man. You had a meeting with Samuel Gould, a client of Al Shore's, last week, did you not?
I did.
Longtime client of Al Shore's, am I right?
Yes. I must strongly caution you against going with Alan Shore.
Why?
It is our belief that he is unstable, that he has self-destructive personality tendencies, that he's also prone to committing unethical, sometimes even criminal acts. Wherever you take your business, I would urge you again not to take it to Alan Shore.
That was you, trying to steal Al Shore's client. Was that a fiduciary stab in Al's back?
At the time of that discussion, Samuel Gould was a client of the firm.
Your Honor, it's illegal to secretly tape record.
There was nothing secret about it. Mr. Gould taped all his meetings. Firm knew it. Did you forget?
He is unstable. That he has self-destructive personality tendencies.
That's slander, Mr. Young.
Truth is a complete defense to slander. I spoke the truth.
You know, son, I'm a senior partner in my firm the way you are in yours. And here's the thing about good leadership, and you tell me if you disagree. It's not enough to insist on fidelity or honesty or fair dealing. A good leader has to practice it. Denny Crane.
Was it my imagination, or was he actually quite effective?
I keep telling you, once he's in a courtroom, all the plaque on his brain just dissolves.
I don't know what the hell it is, but I think it was effective.
I don't like it when people talk about me like I'm not in the corridor. Last time I checked, I was in the corridor.
He said that he had been fired by his firm and that he needed a break.
Did he say why he was fired?
He embezzled. He said it was a half Robin Hood kind of thing, that he took from the rich and kept it.
And knowing this, you hired Alan Shore.
Yes,
Why?
he was a friend who, well, like you said, he needed a break.
And this testimony today, this is difficult.
You have no idea.
In fact, despite all the infractions he's committed since joining your firm, you've continued to defend him. Why, Eleanor?
I think Alan is deeply troubled. As talented as he is, as terrific as he is, I don't think he likes himself. And on some psychological level...
Objection. Foundation.
This will be a lay opinion from a friend, Your Honor.
I'll allow it.
Please continue.
I think to service his own self-loathing, he breeds contempt from others.
We heard Eugene Young use the words self-destructive.
That would be fair. I've said that to Alan on more than one occasion. I truly believe he's trying to destroy himself. I don't think it was ever his intent to damage the firm. But that's what he started to do.
So you agree then with the decision to discharge him?
I do.
Thank you, Eleanor.
You really want to do this one? Alan.
Yeah. You think it's best that I leave? Did you not say last week, let's work this out? Did you not say you couldn't bear the idea of going to work at a place without me?
I said that.
Did you mean it?
I meant it. But Alan, I said that unobjectively, as your friend, as a person who continues to care deeply for you. But I don't think you're entirely well. You are gonna self-destruct one day. And I can't prevent that. But I can't let you destroy my partners in the process. I'm sorry.
I see.
We live in a time where breaking rules, being a rebel, flashing irreverence for any kind of convention is cool, is hip. Alan Shore is a hip, cool guy. He's entertaining, too. It can be fun watching him do his thing. But when he's doing it to you, or people you love, or something you love. You see these people here? We don't have husbands and wives. Eleanor has a child, I have a son, but no one can accuse us of living rounded, balanced lives. Our lives are that law firm. Our lives are each other. And working together in a place together, that's something. I might even call that everything. This man couldn't get that. He came in from the very first day and behaved in a way that said, people here don't have to be moral. People here don't have to conduct themselves with integrity. That people here don't need to be honest. You heard the list. Blackmail, extortion, breaking privilege, impersonating opposing parties, concealing evidence. It goes on and on. He did this acting as an agent of the place we built. Alan Shore thinks he got fired because we were afraid he'd bring the firm down. What he can't seem to get is that he's already brought us down. Like I said, I know scandal is hip these days. For sure, it's profitable. But at Young, Frutt, and Berluti, character still counts. It must count. Our dignity is not a fungible thing. Not to Eleanor. Not to Jimmy. Not to Jamie. Not to me. Alan Shore just can't get that.
Hey, how'd it go?
They're deliberating. Can we talk about the outfit?
All the assistants here wear uniforms.
I like it.
Do you? Well, as soon as I pass the bar, it's coming off.
I can't wait. Let's go to the bar now.
We conduct our sexual harassment behind closed doors here, Sailor.
I shudder to think.
Excuse me. That was a hell of a closing. I like what I see so far. $9 million, portables. Closing like that. What do you say we take our relationship to the next level?
Are you a homosexual, Denny?
I'm offering you a job, Sailor.
You can't be serious. They already have a verdict.
What?
That means they never got to damages. You lost, Pilgrim.
Come on.
It's exciting.
All right. Mr. Foreman, the jury has reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What say you?
On question 1, was the defendant's termination of the plaintiff wrongful? We find in the affirmative.
That means yes.
On question 2, concerning damages, we order the defendant to pay the plaintiff compensatory damages in the amount of $2.3 million.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lost. 2.3 million.
Two?
We've appealed. Let's not.
Well, does this affect payroll? I mean, can we still finance our cases? Do you guys need me to open up a separate account?
Look, I'll advise you what to do, Lucy, okay? Jimmy, Eleanor in the conference room, please.
I don't want the money.
If the judgment holds up, we'll pay you the money.
I don't want it.
Well, you'll get it. Do with it what you want. But this firm always meets its financial obligations.
Maybe we can donate it to a cause that we mutually... legalization of prostitution. Something that... whatever.
Why are you here?
I'm here because... I'm a sucker for closure, I guess. Not to be confused with sentimentality, but... I wanted you all to know two things. First, I'm sorry for any embarrassment that, well, any embarrassment. And second, I really loved working here. I know my coming back isn't an option, but people should know where people stand. I've always believed that. And I loved working here. I wanted you to know.
On the practice.
We've decided to let you go.
Go where?
Here's a check representing 2 weeks severance pay.
I've generated fees in excess of $6 million. You've handed me a check for $15,000.
Alan Shore seemed to know this was coming. Did you tell him?
Yes.
Your employment here is terminated.
What's with the red ties, soldier? Red is soft. Soft does not work around here, sailor.
That's Denny Crane. The Denny Crane?
Don't be fooled. Once he's in the courtroom, he's every bit the icon.
I'm a senior partner in my firm the way you are in yours. It's not enough to insist on fidelity or fair dealing. A good leader has to practice it.
Was the defendant's termination of the plaintiff wrongful? We find in the affirmative. We are the defendant to pay the plaintiff $2.3 million.
Denny, this is Tara Wilson.
We hire only the prettiest people in this firm. Are you a pretty girl, soldier?
I am, sir.
I like her.
Jimmy,
Manny! What?
look at you in that suit. Do you own that?
I was just talking to your mother.
I know this. She told me, which is kind of what put the idea in my brain that I should maybe come see you. I heard you got fatter, but you look good.
Thanks. Eleanor Frutt, Eugene Young, Manny Quinn, old friend.
Hi.
What's up?
Can I talk in front of them?
Well, yes, they're lawyers. Privilege applies to all of us.
I've had some drug problems as of late. Not using, I swear. Just selling. I would never use. Anyway, I can talk, right?
Yeah.
I got myself in this situation, okay? And a few weeks ago, I got shot right in the ass. Nothing serious. You know me, I'm not a complainer. Anyway, I had this dope deal coming up that I was planning. I didn't tell anybody, except Gigi Cooley, my girlfriend. Remember Gigi?
Of course. How is she?
Well, she got fatter, but she's good. Anyway, all of a sudden, the feds are busting down my door. I got raided. They seized my pot, they arrested me, they opened the wound in my ass all over again. It was terrible. It healed up good, and I'm not suing for that or nothing. But my point, Nobody could have known about this drug deal, Jimmy. I didn't tell no one. I think the FBI bugged me. I'm positive.
Bugged you? How?
They inserted some device in my buttocks. I know it sounds nuts, but I think during the first surgery, they inserted one of those small microchips. Then during the second procedure, they took it out. It's the only way they could have known about the pot. I mean, I didn't talk about this deal on the phone or nothing. So I want to bring a motion to suppress. I mean, this is beyond unconstitutional. You can't bug a man's ass. It isn't right.
You must be joking.
I don't joke. I don't believe in humor.
Well, I don't believe in guns, and I do not shoot ducks.
Every new employee picks up a rifle. It's how I judge character.
Denny. Little problem. The Finnertys are here, very upset.
Oh? Who are they and why do I care?
They're the wrongful death case you brought in here. And they're upset because their trial starts tomorrow and you've been totally absent.
Did you explain to them that I'm typically absent?
I did. And they're maintaining it's you they hired, and they're feeling defrauded.
All right. Tell them I'll be right in.
Okay. And to prepare me, do you know what you plan to say?
No idea.
Most paralegals request not to work with me, and just so you know, I am totally fine with being hated.
Got it.
I'm actually not that difficult. Don't do anything to disappoint me, and we'll get along fine. Something like that. Sally, if you dress like that, people will get the right idea about you. Please, go home and change.
You can't keep talking to me like this. Woman on woman can still be sexual harassment.
Wonderful. And if you look around, you might find someone who cares. In the meantime, go home, or wherever it was you woke up this morning, and put on a different outfit.
At ease. Bill! Sarah. Good to see you.
Good to see us. You know, we hired you 14 months ago. We've been in here dozens of times for meetings, depositions. We have never seen you. Our trial starts tomorrow.
We came specifically for you, which we made clear.
Sheldon Modry specializes in wrongful death. He's uniquely qualified to handle this, given the way your daughter so wrongfully died.
Do you even remember how our daughter died?
Of course I do. Such a shame. So wrongful.
Tell me how my daughter died, Mr. Crane.
Bill, Sarah, Mary died when a store light fixture fell tragically on her.
Are you going to be trying this case or not?
I am going to be trying this case.
I beg your pardon?
He's a friend, Eugene, so I'd like to, help.
You filed a motion to suppress?
Yes, based on the exclusionary rule. The client had a reasonable expectation of privacy, which we feel was violated.
You're planning to walk into a court of law and argue that federal agents installed a listening device in your client's buttocks.
I know it feels desperate.
Desperate? Oh, it feels desperate.
Eugene, if the evidence doesn't get suppressed, he goes away. This is one of my oldest friends. I gotta do this. He says when he had a rigorous movement, he could hear a little beeping sound.
You can't possibly try this case.
Why not?
You don't know the facts. You don't know the law.
We'll lay it out in the memo. 1 page, no more, double-spaced.
That's far too complicated.
1 page, double-spaced. Off you go.
Denny.
Edmund, are we on today?
No, I have an emergency. Could I talk to you?
Of course.
It's my son. He's been arrested.
Darryl? What for?
Sexual assault. Date rape. Which he is innocent of. I know you don't do criminal work anymore.
I'll take care of it.
He's a wonderful young man, Denny. And you know him. He would...
Edmund, I'll take care of it.
Denny's insisting on trying a case that he knows nothing about. Tomorrow.
He settled a claim behind my back. He lit my tie on fire because it was red. He referred me to a surgeon to get my breasts done.
Now, see, that is
What are you going to do about it? I can't work like this.
Example of what
That's why we're having this.
Whoa. Let's all take a breath. Richard, as I understand it, the case he settled behind your back was for more money than you were prepared to close on. Mitchell, the tie smoked a little. It did not go ablaze. And Julie, you've been complaining about your breast for 3 months.
No, you seem to be the only one, Matthew. You need to somehow rein him in.
This is Alan Shore, Sheldon. In addition to being a gifted attorney, he's an accomplished Denny Crane wrangler. He'll join you at tomorrow's trial.
What?
Please, let's all remember when dealing with Denny, deep down beneath that amusing exterior, his name comes first on the letterhead. Hannah, I need you now, sweetheart.
That's it?
That's
this man, what are you going to do about it?
A son of a client just got arrested for date rape. Denny just asked me.
Oh, no.
Big client, Hannah. You're an
I
XDA. You
told
might
you,
be able to
no
finesse
more
this.
criminal-
Please don't make me beg. Remember what happened the last time I got on my knees?
Don't flatter yourself. You weren't that great.
Well, I need you to be, Hannah. Like only you can.
Yes, and you're not that charming either. I left the DA's office to get away
Danny
from...
promised the client we'd make it go away. And I promise I'll make it up to you. Pretty please?
Date rape.
What do you mean I can't take it?
Obviously, this is a very precarious time for the firm.
Which is why I would think we could use clients, even...
Not that client.
Manny is one of my oldest friends.
Jimmy, the absurdity of this motion would damage our credibility, and that would hurt our other clients.
I want to take this case.
We're voting 2-1 to turn it down.
You know, I never come to you and ask...
We understand that, Jimmy. And if it were anything but this, we would probably say yes. But this firm cannot go into court and claim that the FBI bugged a client's ass.
We don't know for sure they didn't. The stuff that's going on these days...
Fine. Get some evidence to support it, we'll reconsider. But for now, we're not taking the case.
I specifically asked for a one-page memo, Soldier. You've given me a page and a half.
I thought since it is double-spaced...
I won't read it.
I like to read.
What are you doing here?
Matthew thought my presence could add prowess.
There's no need for prowess when I'm in the room. Denny Crane.
Gentlemen, this is Alan Shore. He'll be joining us today. And I believe you all know Denny Crane.
Woman is dead here. $1.2 million isn't going to bring her back to life.
Do you have a figure that will bring her back?
2.3.
Mr. Crane, the decedent was not a college graduate. Her earning capacity is limited. No pain and suffering, no loss of consortium. The jury verdict research on an instant death with no dependents is $875,000 structured. We're offering 1.2 up front. It's generous.
I don't like fast little talkers. They remind me of chipmunks.
Denny, the fixture satisfied all safety requirements. It never should have fallen.
But it did. On Mary Finnerty's head, killing her irreparably. Allison's son, your client, Allshop. They have over 3,000 stores nationwide. That's 57,000 lighting fixtures just in the good old US of A. What if they all fell down, man? We're not talking about one little accident that killed Mary Finnerty's head. This could wipe out hundreds of thousands of innocent people. Denny Crane.
The sex was consensual. I give you my word, Miss Rose.
Well, her word seems to be rape. And since there's both torn clothing and vaginal bruises...
She's making it up.
Why would she do this? Because rape trials are fun?
I dated this girl. We had sex before, consensual.
But if you'd had sex before, why would she now be saying that she was raped?
Excuse me a second. I realize that everyone is different, but I don't like my paralegals to talk. I'm happy to receive your input later.
But I am so ready to give it to you now.
Obviously, for you to speak to a junior partner like that, you must be screwing a senior partner. So, Daryl, any ideas? We have a woman here with bruises, ripped clothing. I'm looking for a little direction here.
Well, her father was very abusive to her when she was younger. He even sexually assaulted her.
And?
And I'm not a shrink, but a buddy of mine is. He said we could argue that because of what her father did, she psychologically, I don't know, gets turned on by mistreatment and stuff, which personally I think she does a little. Which is why, we were having rough sex, and that would account for the bruises and stuff. Also, she's African American.
I'm sure the relevance of that is obvious, but could you run it by me anyway?
Well, a Boston jury is likely to take my word over hers. Plus, African American women like sex. Rougher.
What do you mean you can't take my case?
My firm, they voted against it.
I thought you were a partner.
I am, but I was outvoted, Manny.
Jimmy, if I don't suppress this evidence, I'm looking at 8 years.
I tried.
I don't understand it. It's a criminal firm. You're a partner. I'm a criminal. And besides, you're my friend here.
I know, but...
But nothing, Jimmy. You remember when you passed the bar? We threw that great big party. And you gave this great speech about what it meant. How you were finally going to be able to help your friends. Well, here I am coming to you for help. Now, what's the deal?
We look ridiculous. You must really love to shoot.
This is America. Everybody loves to shoot. Guns are what makes America great. There are more guns in American household than pet dogs.
Listen, as soon as we can get the guns to fetch, we can lick this damn dog problem completely.
Osama, pull! Saddam, pull! Kerry, pull! See, the trick is, you gotta... Oh! Whoa, Nelly. Trick is, you gotta wanna hit the target.
Okay. Mother, pull!
Did you say mother?
I only meant to scare her.
Now that we've played guns together, can I be candid, Denny? I've had the opportunity to observe you for a while from up close and afar, and I've noticed something.
Like what?
You're not well. People in your firm aren't going to tell you that because they like you. Plus, you wield a great deal of power. But you have about as much business being in that courtroom tomorrow as you do holding a loaded shotgun.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Look, I offer this because A, I don't care if I get fired, and B, someone very dear to me died with Alzheimer's. And when I think I see symptoms, even the possibility of symptoms,
The fact that you may have Alzheimer's, you to criticize me.
Denny, these people, the Finnerdys, have waited 14 months for trial.
You want me?
Because they think you're prepared.
Who do you think you are? Huh? I hire you. You're here a week. Now you're trying to tell me what to do? Nobody tells me what to do.
Dad, you're my father and you don't even remember.
I'm not your father.
I had you for a second.
Don't you laugh at me. I'm healthy. The picture of health.
When I went to law school, it wasn't to get rich or... I had a lot of buddies who got in jams. I became a lawyer to help my friends. It was that simple. There was something about that that seemed very glamorous to me. And it still does.
Really?
Get some space in the North End. Wake up every morning, drop my laundry off at the Fluff and Fold, have coffee with Lenny and Sal at Maury's Donuts, help Steve get the Denver boot off his pickup, help Sylvia get a loan even though she's got no credit, negotiate a better price on a condo for my Aunt Mary. Help the people I really care about to live better lives, you know? Then close up early enough to have supper with them. That sounds like a life to me. A rich one, even.
You have to do it.
Do what?
Hang a shingle on the North End. Help Aunt Mary with her credit. Help Lenny with... You have to do it.
I can't abandon the firm now, of all times.
Jimmy, the word on the street is our firm is over. I've been looking.
You have?
And get this. One of my close friends is a headhunter. Eugene's put his name out there.
What? Eugene?
3 weeks ago, he interviewed at Hollings and Gray. That's not even the point. You have to go do this because it's what you want to do. You have to do it.
It's not just going away, Matthew, especially not quickly. He raped her.
Not what I want to hear.
Look, get the new guy to do this. He's done criminal
The new
cases.
guy is in court on Denny Crane control.
I told you when I came here it was to get away from criminal law.
I have an official complaint to lodge, and since it's about her, she might as well be present for it. I fight my battles open.
You might want to opt for an adverb there, Sal. Openly would support your predicate. Open would describe your leg position at the bar.
I want that on the record.
Ooh, the girls are fighting.
Got a big one, Glenn.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
Oh, please.
Hannah.
Glenn.
Date rape. We need to find some credibility issues quickly. Victim's name is Candace Watson. Suspect's father is a blue chip. We'll get you employee records, school transcripts, credit report.
Your hair. It's so you.
Mm.
Hi.
Hi.
We're not simply looking to prevail at trial. The goal would be to squash this now. I need this.
Denny, I am begging you. I've prepared this opening for 3 weeks.
Overkill.
Alan.
We don't want to steal the thunder from your closing, Denny.
Not going to get to a closing, no, sir.
Mr. Crane, we'll hear from you.
Denny Crane, plaintiff, here's what's going to happen. A whole lot of witnesses are going to get up and tell you how and why Allshop's lighting fixture fell on Mary Finnerty's head, killing her. Defense is going to get up, have their say, then I'll get up again and ask you to give Sarah and Bill Finnerty a whole lot of money. Now, it's difficult to put a price on a human life, I grant you. But this is Allshop. And as the defense counsel was so quick to point out to me, they have over 3,000 stores in this country, 10,000 internationally. We're not talking about one lighting fixture. We're talking about a lot of lives at stake here.
Objection.
Sustained. Mr. Crane, can we talk about this case only? Can we do that?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Value of human life. It's a bugger. My friend Jerry Spence tells a story of this paper boy delivering his papers on his morning route one day. He throws the paper through the window, shatters the glass, blinds a woman. What's the value of that? Paper boy decides to give the woman his profits for the week. Not very much, considering she was blinded. Now here, we have a loss of life, an avoidable loss, not merely an accident, one they could have prevented. So I think the paperboy had the right idea. At the end of this trial, I'm going to get up, and I'm going to ask the defendant to pay my client 1 week's profit. No, let's make that a day's profit. Let's not get greedy here. We may not be able to put a price on Mary Finnerty's life, but we can at least pay her family the profits for the day they killed her. What could be more fair than that?
My client's profits are not relevant. The number of stores they have is not relevant. How dare you go into that? And how dare you not shut him down?
May I go off the record briefly?
Go right ahead.
Thank you. This is not for your ears, by the way. You stupid bastard. Cases rarely turn on what's legally relevant. What you have to be concerned with here is that Allshop makes $160 million of pure profit a day. In gross revenues, $800 million. In the 20 minutes it took the ambulance to reach Mary Finnerty's crushed head, your client took in $10 million. That might slip out in court, and even if it doesn't, look at this face. It comes with its own publicist. The jury will get wind of those numbers.
In which case, we'll appeal.
Great. And do you think you'll be the lawyers to handle that appeal when your client gets whacked with a $50 million judgment? You're an ass. You're an ass. You're an ass. How about we settle this case like your careers depended on it? Dumb bastards. I'm sorry, where were we?
Leaving?
I've been thinking about this for a long time. And now...
Because you couldn't take that case?
In part, yes. The truth is, I've always wanted to hang my own shingle. I'm 43 years old. If I don't do it now, when then?
Considering what we're going through now, how can you even think of leaving?
You are. You interviewed with Hollings and Gray last month.
Is that true, Eugene?
They called for an interview. I declined.
No, you didn't.
I declined the job.
But not the interview. You considered leaving, Eugene. That's what I've been doing. We just came to different conclusions.
Do you have any idea how difficult it would be to launch a practice?
Probably not. But I'm not coming totally from logic here. This is emotional.
Given that, why don't you at least wait to see if this impulse passes?
The truth is, Eleanor, I've been wanting to leave for 100 years. I love this and all of you, don't get me wrong. But what I really want to do, deep down, this isn't it. I'll pitch in, handle cases, whatever you need. I won't abandon you. But I gotta do this.
And when would you do this?
Today. It needs to be now.
I'm sick of her not respecting me. I made law review at Holy Cross, top 10% of my class, and people totally dismiss me because of the way I dress.
Well, then let's talk about your dress.
I get clients because of the way I look, Matthew. People approach me.
Men. approach you?
Yes, many of whom go on to hire me.
And is that how you plan to carve out your career? You know, you're right. Law review, top 10% of your class. Firms all over town should have been extending offers. How many did? Sally, you're an attorney.
I'm also 25, and I'm not going to dress like I'm 40. My legal skills are excellent. I shouldn't get punished because my skirts are short. And you can tell Hannah, I'm going to hit her. I don't care if she's a partner. If she keeps treating me like this, I'm going to hit her.
According to the seminars, I'm not supposed to hug you. But I'm gonna risk it. Hey, hey, hey. Shh. Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
Munchausen's. Basically, it's a disorder that causes people to make up or fake diseases.
I know what it is. Where did you get this? I should say, how did you get this?
I don't think you mean to ask me that.
Was she ever actually diagnosed with Munchausen's?
She doesn't have it.
Then why is she on a hospital list?
It's computer generated. If a person is admitted for treatment over and over, the name eventually might end up on a possible Munchausen list.
Even if the injuries are legit?
Shouldn't happen. But one doctor along the way had to wonder whether she was really abused by her father. That's enough.
Do you have a second?
Sure.
I'm going to ask you this in a quiet, refrained tone so as not to seem like I'm attacking you. How is it you could interview with another law firm at
Eleanor, they wanted to meet. I told them I was not interested. They were persistent about at least talking. I only agreed to hear them out. I did. I restated my position that I had no interest in leaving here, and that was the end of it.
Was that before or after you fired Alan?
It was after the firm voted to discharge Alan Shore.
Eugene, I don't think I need to lecture you on the importance of perception, but for us, during an incredibly vulnerable period, for our senior partner to be seen interviewing...
Nobody saw.
The word was out. Jamie heard it. She told Jimmy. The word got out. Forget that I'm your partner. As your friend, if you're planning to bail...
I'm not bailing.
Are we gonna survive, Eugene?
We'll survive. I'm not bailing. And we'll survive.
I tell his father.
That I'm meeting with the DA this morning. Other than that...
Tara, copies of cases. First Circuit's on top, Massachusetts is the second tab, dictum and legislative intent after that. Would you like me to come with you?
I would, actually. But I'm too afraid you'll talk.
Would it kill you to be kind?
Actually, I was once, and it almost did.
Ah, so I get the blame for how you treat people.
Just the opposite. I give you total credit.
Hannah, I would hate to be the only one to experience the tender you.
It's late. I've got to go do good deeds.
Sheldon, I heard you settled.
Yeah. 6.5 million. Good result, client's pleased.
6.5? You were stuck between 1.2 and 2.3. How'd you get 6.5?
Denny did good work.
So I don't need to intervene today. Don't you love it here?
These convictions are extremely difficult to get, especially when the suspect and victim once had a consensual relationship.
Well, their relationship...
I'm not saying I won't get it. I'm just trying to prepare you, Mr. Watson.
Kenny, Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were busy. Actually, I did. You're Candace Watson's father?
I am?
Hannah Rose. I have the unfortunate task of defending the man who raped your daughter, who, between the three of us, I'm convinced is guilty.
What do you want, Hannah?
In the interest of no surprises, medical report. A claim you once abused your daughter. I'm sure you didn't. A hospital turned up her name as a possible Munchausen's.
Hannah, if you could excuse us, please.
If she makes things up.
That's all, Hannah.
I'm leaving. This can be used to pierce Rape Shield, which is vulnerable to begin with. You might want to consider sparing your daughter this trial.
Hannah, get out.
Misdemeanor assault, 1 year suspended. That's a gift. None of us wants to go to trial here.
And the DA agreed?
I just got the call. Your son does get a conviction.
Yeah, but no jail.
Assuming the judge signs off, which he should.
Oh, thank God.
You can thank Hannah.
I don't know what to say. He's a fine young man, Miss Rose. And...
Mr. Solomon, I can see you're having a moment. But from my take on the facts, which includes an interview with the fine young man, he's a rapist. If he's to make anything of this second chance, Daddy needs to see the fine young man for what he is and get him into some counseling.
They're all nuts.
Who?
The partners. You know they've all totally had work done.
They have?
Please. Denny Crane's head so pumped full of Botox. Even Hannah, pretty Hannah.
Hannah Rose?
Yeah?
She's in her 30s.
So what? She's pulled so tight she's got to cross her legs to smile. Oh my God.
I guess it's lucky I don't like to smile.
I was just... Oh my God.
How much do we pay you, Sally?
$160,000.
Do you think we pay you $160,000 to come down here to the storage room and smoke pot, Sally?
No, ma'am.
It would be a mistake to call me ma'am. Give me the joint, Sally. Do you need to pee, Mark?
Yes, ma'am. Sir. Hannah. God.
Go pee, Mark.
I've so miscalculated my day.
I've had a lousy day too, Sal. I arranged for a rapist to get off with just a slap on the wrist. Now, I need to go buy something to feel better about myself. I've been eyeing this little purse, actually. Cost $900. Can you imagine? $900 for a purse? Luckily, I can afford it. Partners here are well paid. I bet you hope to be partner one day. Complain about me to anyone ever again, even to your own mother. This little pot incident comes to light.
What the hell are you doing in my office? Had you there again, didn't I, Dad?
I've asked you not to make fun of my mental health. As I meant it.
If I offended you before, I apologize.
You know, you don't fool me. My success as a trial attorney comes from my ability to read people. I read you. I know your little secret, Socher.
You do?
You're in awe of me.
Well, now that the secret's out. Let me tell you something, Denny Crane. Having watched you at the courthouse yesterday, I just want you to know I am in awe. You're Denny Crane. And that's something.
You've taken up a minute of my time. To whom do I send the bill?
Send the bill to me.
Best thing is it's elegant. You can go dressy and it's casual. It goes with the sweater and jeans just as well.
And the size?
Do you like to carry a lot of stuff?
Totally. Let's go with the big one.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm saving up to get this same bag.
Well, look on the bright side. If I saw it on you, I'd no longer want it. Tell you what. Give me half off. I'll buy you one.
If only I could. Look, if you get home and you suddenly hate it, bring it back. No problem. Not supposed to say it.
Never heard it. What's the matter?
Hannah Rose? You're an attorney?
Why?
My name is Candace Watson. Your client raped me last week. Small town, Boston. Just sign here, please, and you're good to go.
Look, I